Mm-mm-mm. Jet Shelley, good morning. Thank you for being the first one here this morning. Morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special big up shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. Shout out to my entrepreneurs, my stay at home moms and pops, my retirees. Shout out to the Uber driver, Lyft driver, truck driver, taxi driver, food delivery drivers, round town, long distance truck drivers. Shout out to my brother Troy Stars Trucking Vlogs on YouTube. Please continue to go over to Troy's channel and support his channel. It costs you nothing. Just pass by and hit the sub button. All right. I hear some people saying, SouFLo, you can't force nobody to watch what them don't want to watch, and can't force nobody to engage in content they're not interested in. If I ask you to just pass by a channel and click a sub button, and your answer is you can't force nobody to watch what them don't want to watch, then you're one of the people that I'm talking about, fam. You know what I mean? It ain't that serious. God no, it don't cost you a thing. And there's enough channels I'm subscribed to that I never tune into anymore. Or I forgot that I'm subscribed to the channel. And all 1 year later, I'm just a tune back into the channel. So nobody is charging you a dollar or a penny to do it. Just pass and hit the sub button. Shout out to Shakira Sphere. That's Wifey's channel. Go over to her channel and click that subscribe button as well. Please and thank you. Shout out to every single clean-hearted, good-hearted person who wants good for others as much as they want good for themselves. Don't let that go over your head. And don't twist it up either. Shout out to every single clean-hearted, good-hearted person who wants good for others as much as you want good for yourself. And that myself. Big up and thank you everyone for being here. My phone is actually still on GPS because I'm still traveling. My body feel like it's still moving. Shout out to the drivers out there for real, for real. I spent about 9 hours driving yesterday, and I am as tired as cat. I feel like I work a double shift at a factory, lifting boxes and slinging boxes and them thing. Them tired. So big up to the driver. Them people think driving is easy work, right? And it actually does something to your body. You would think you're sitting in a vehicle, you're just staring and you press gas and brakes. No, that thing drain out your body, right? And I know it firsthand because I do a lot of driving myself. So I can't imagine doing it for a living where you have to be on the clock driving, going miles and miles of road. Big up to the driver, them, right? We're gonna shout out some more people this morning. Jet Shelley was the first one in here this morning. Sofine was here right behind Jet Shelley. Caribbean Queen is in the building. Before I go any further with the shout outs, though, let me tell you about our topics for this morning. One of the things I want to talk about this morning is stop following celebrities. And I'm going to give you some prime examples of why you should stop. A lot of you are following social media. Like I said before, this is not only children that are caught up in social media. I realize that grown people are more caught up in social media than everybody else. And they're actually, I'm a glasses man, look fine enough. And they're actually modeling their lives after social media or stuff they see celebrities doing and promoting on social media. Please understand that there is an entertainment world and then there is a reality world. And then there are people who are paid to influence you in a certain direction, whether it be lifestyles or shopping for products, etc. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. All right. Then we are going to talk about who took the joke. This is just me checking in on our audience. I told y'all before who took it, who don't want it, don't want it. I'm not forcing or saying to people they should or they shouldn't. That is up to you. It's a personal thing. However, I did say when this all started months ago, I would check in on our family members here and find out who took it. How are you doing? Any adverse side effects, or you're doing fine? Which leads me to another one. We're going to do a little bit of update on Gully Bop. Gully Bop gets help, is what the headline says. And then we're going to talk a little bit about Macka Diamond, which is a dancehall artist, female artist, Macka Diamond. But tired? I don't know if I want to put on them glasses yet though. I think I could bear the light a little bit more first. All right, so Caribbean Queen is in the building. Lady Merlina is in the building. King Biggs is in the building. Good morning, fam. Marlene McLeod is here. Denzel Gale is here. Wayne Nathan is here. Taylor 19 is in the building this morning. Andrea Humphrey is here. Lovely Anika is in the building this morning. Good morning. Marcia Maynard is here. Kazabops, VB721, Lenora Todd, Kimberly Williams, Paul Girl is here. Polly Girl is me rotted. Me say Paul Girl, and it never sound right. Cause how can Paul be a girl? Anyhow, Polly Girl is in the building this morning. Blessings, thank you for being here. Darren Brannon 305 is in the building this morning. Big up yourself, Lisa Marie Shin King is in the building this morning. Thank you for being here. Dorothy Thomas is here. Sean Hines is here. Rosalind Smykel is here. Lisa Marie Chin King again. All right. Teresa Lewis is in the building, and Audrey Minot is here. Time Hunter and Africans Gods Bloodlines is in the building this morning. All right. Take it from the very top. Good morning, good morning, good morning. You're live on the air with SouFLoTV. I'm put on my glasses and look studious. All right. And for those of you who don't know, because you're just tuning in or you're new to the platform and all that, I don't wear glasses. These are blue light glasses, which protect your eyes from these bright lights, artificial lights. All right. And my eyes are sensitive to these lights because I spend so much time under them. And that's how we deal with it. What me like I said? Let's start out with celebrities faking this, that, stop following celebrities. Where do we begin? I have some mint tea in my cup this morning. You know, me always used to say, what's in my cup this morning? It's mint tea. All right, I like my tea hot. It I feel like burn my lips a little bit and go down hot so I can feel it going down hot. They say that 3 cups of tea per day, morning, afternoon, and evening, should starve after something there because heat kills it, and you know, down through your esophagus into your stomach, and it starts up in your nose. So I steam as well. Put on a little pot, put my face over the pot when the water is boiling, sucking the steam through my nostrils, and then blow out, clean out the nostrils and all them things there, and then drink some hot tea, clear the esophagus down into the stomach and them things there. Still all about health and still all about measures, taking care of yourself. All right. Hot tea burns the yes, fam. And me love me tea. Me drink it morning, noon, and night. Me's a tea person, a bushman, country me come from, and I'm proud of it. Remember one time when us Jamaicans who come from country used to have to hide say our country we come from? We used to be not so proud of country because when you first arrived in, say, the US or UK or Canada or somewhere overseas, anybody you meet that was Jamaican would say they were from Kingston. So most foreigners thought that people from Jamaica either come from Kingston or some other big city. We did afraid for say we come from down a Lilliput, or we come from round a little bit, or we come from one place way over Sunny Silent Hill. You wouldn't know it, but I say it. And they're like, don't know where that is. But my friends come from Kingston, you know, so we're not afraid to say a country we come from. We up in the hills of Clarendon there. That's our place. So we used to bush tea. We go outside and pick the bush, comfrey leaf. We go outside and pick even the fresh mint off the tree and all these things. But we don't hide that no more. We're proud to say a country we come from. You ever see our country pretty? Good oxygen is in the air because it's not over polluted and overpopulated, and trees are everywhere, and majority of the trees down a countryside they bear fruits, food. You literally can't go hungry. Mass George not saying nothing if you pick a couple fruits from half and tree them. And not like up a town where you pick 2 apple off of somebody tree and them want bust your head because them are the only tree them have where grow food, right? We have many Jamaicans in the UK, lovely people. Mr. Uganda, you're absolutely right. I remember when I was first going to the UK and people were telling me in the US that, oh, you'll be back in a week, son. You coming back in about 1 week. I'll give you 1 week. That place ain't got no black people in it. And all right, don't listen to people. The world is big and the world is vastly different from what you think it is. Again, same like how we grew up thinking that Africa was a place that had wild animals running around, and the people were cannibals. They ate each other, and the children were emaciated everywhere, suffering with flies all over them face. You see the videos they used to show us when I was growing up, the videos looked like the flies were stronger than the people. Cause the fly them used to just run all over them face in that video. All crawl go in at their mouth and come back out, up in at them nose. And I'm like, you used to watch it and be like, because it triggered, it made you feel like you have to, and it's not so. All right, the world is vastly different. Big up to London, England. Big up the whole UK, but London, England, my place. God knows. When I landed there, it was one of the places that I actually wanted to live, long term, because the place, those vibes, they are nice, no lie. And the Caribbean community is so strong there. The Jamaican community is strong there, but the Caribbean community is so strong there. I remember I went to a soca fete. I said, my God, that's the first time I actually fell in love with soca music. I never really used to listen to soca music. The average Jamaican who is Jamaican born and raised is not soca they put on when they put music on. They'll put on some reggae, or they'll put on some hardcore dancehall. They'll even go put on some Yankee music, some souls, as we call it, and these kind of things, right? But I went to a soca fete in London, and it was in some big old place where it looked like a warehouse thing. When I walked, first of all, when we arrived outside, I saw a sea of cars, and I thought to myself, yes, I see people of color everywhere, and a nice mixture of all races. In London, it looked like them not really care about the race thing on the people level. I'm not talking government level. I talk people level. Them not really watch that, and they're quick to defend too. Like, don't go around there with that, but y'all come try to divide up the thing, right? So that's where I learned a lot of stuff like human relations and intermingling with others, because I left I left the US as a racist. True me attack. I left because of the conditions that I grew up in the US. You know, I went to Miami elementary, junior high, never got elementary, junior high, senior high, yes, and all that. We had what was called Cracker Day. Now, whether it was good or bad, legal or illegal, and that me I got talk about, we had something called Cracker Day. Cracker Day was a day when you just haul off and just thump one of them in them face. Bow! This is for my ancestors. And that's it. And it was a real day that had actual Caucasian kids not coming to school on that particular day. The day was named, and the day was giving them a warning ahead of time, like, don't come to school tomorrow because you might get rocked, might get punched in your jaw. So I come from that, and them time there, where we had to like group up and couple up and defend ourselves, and because it was rough out here for us, right? So I left that environment, went to the UK, and I saw something totally different. When I went to the clubs, their clubs were different. Like, if I go to a hip hop club in the US, I could probably say it's gonna be like 99% black people in there. If you hear the name of the music, you can associate it with the group of people that's gonna be there. That's not how it is in the UK. And they have many different genres of music. They still rock. You could still find a club that plays like James Brown stuff, funk and soul. I went to a funk and soul club. Oh my God. But the soca effect was what changed my perception. And the people have never seen me back for 2 years who told me I was going to be back in a week or less. And I deport them, almost deport me out of there because I wasn't leaving. I wasn't planning on leaving. Big up to London. A vibesy for real. You will watch on replay later, sexy body. All right, big up yourself and thank you. All right, we appreciate you stopping by. So I said, what topic are we going to jump into first this morning? You want to talk about the celebrities one first, or you want to talk about who took the joke? We are check power with people. Or you want to talk about Gully Bop and Macka Diamond? Which one? Yes, them almost deport me. Girl thought them almost deport me, told me love the place. I got a letter that says, at the request of the Queen, you are asked to vacate the premises by said date. Celebrity. All right, we'll go with the celebrity. Celebrity is ruling so far. Celebrity, 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 Gully. Celebrity is it? It is. All right. So celebrity versus reality. What I had written down on my board just to keep myself on check. Stop following celebrities. I saw an artist named SAWEETIE, right? SAWEETIE, rap artist, promoting health, unhealthy living. Like anything she eat must be extra smothered and sugary, this and that. She says she don't really eat fruits and vegetables. So she is this is how they use people to push a certain I don't eat fruits and vegetables, ill, can't stand it, don't drink water either. And believe it or not, there are people that are following that. This is my spaghetti. Do you and empty half a bottle of ranch dressing, creamy dressing, and mix it up in the spaghetti. Them things that stop up your arteries and clog up your arteries and do all kind of something to you. Next thing you know, down the road, right after the overweight come and all these other things come, you know what else come with all that? Clogged arteries, poor circulation, stroke, heart attack, heart disease, all kind of something. They promote these things and they're out here and they're selling millions of records and they're doing big tours, right? Uh, Spaghetti, whole bunch of ranch pan our spaghetti. Don't eat fruits and vegetables. Never drink water. And then she's showing off this slim, trim, and thin body. And she turn around and she show it to you from the back. That's so she round and curvy. She pick up her shirt. She show you how her waist small. And then y'all are here following them. Okay, pile on the pounds, right? The next one was Rihanna. I remember just the other day, right before Rihanna dropped Fenty X, her line, Rihanna put on a lot of weight, right? And everybody was like, yeah, Rihanna making the real women feel like real women again, let them know real body exists and all this. All the while in my mind, I was saying, watch Rihanna disappear and come back slim. And I was just joking, but it happened for real. And a lot of people were following her and packing on the pounds. If Rihanna could do it, I could do it. People still find her sexy. And then pack on the pounds and them nyam what them want nyam and the ones and then here comes Rihanna with Fenty X. And when Fenty X dropped or Fenty, when her line dropped, I thought I was gonna see the same chunky Rihanna. Thick, nothing wrong with it. Thick and chunky. She was welcomed into the BBW community. Right? A BBW name? BBW community. No, nobody was saying nothing. She disappeared and came back. And when she dropped Fenty and she came out on the stage at her show, which I watched with wifey, because I never know so them thing that go on, she knocked Victoria's Secret out of the park. Victoria's Secret actually don't even really exist anymore. And I think it's because of Rihanna's line. Because Rihanna's line caters to everybody. You know, remember your Vicky Secret, when you used to have to squeeze in or something that was made for the little girls, because Vicky Secret never really catered to the BBWs and the BBBBWs and all them things that the extra larges. She dropped Fenty. She came out on the stage, and I remember watching the show. I miss Rotted, that's a Rihanna double. That can't be Rihanna because she lose the weight quick. Don't follow them people here. They lose the weight. They have a lot of money. They could have a live-in chef. The chef wakes up in the morning. All that chef job is, you are tasked with creating a diet for her that will see her shedding pounds in days. That's all the mother said to him. This chef has gone to school. And I just man will get up and say, me want to cook. Him studied nutrition. Most times it's a nutritionist / chef that works for these people. So they go and they prepare these meals that are 0 fat, 10 calories, and a big plate of food. And you wonder how they do it, but them study food, and that's what they do. So she name all day, and then she does a lose weight, and she comes out, and here you are now, and you're like, Lord God, me and all this oxtail and the curry chicken with the rice and peas and the whole heap of something, and I can't stop eating it now. I don't have a chef like Rihanna because I can't afford one. This is how they influence you to do certain things, but then them switch it up on you. Promiscuity. All the male rappers that talk about how many girls they have and they're hitting 3 sums and 6 sums and 12 sums and all that. And when you check them real life story, they're down on one knee proposing. They are married or engaged for years. Them have them family upon the side. Every now and then they leak out. You're like, him married? Him have wife and picnic? Oh, so me over here going like me a gallus. My wife over here mad for kill me because me a follow my favorite artist. Cause him say 10 girl to the thing. Him say new woman every day. And then when you check it, he's going home to him go studio, shows home to his family. Right? Buy your side chick a Birkin and all this. The bag them expensive like what? Man, I broke them pocket for buy and them man they don't even have no side chick. And they telling you about flash out all your money per side chick. I have man out here flashing out all them money per side chick and not taking home no money. Poor wife they at home, the bills are kill her. And she's like, man, you're not holding up your end of the bargain, all this other stuff. You're following these celebrities. Another one I watched was Chad Ochocinco. Chad Ochocinco, they asked him, they said, how come you were able to keep all that money? Because a lot of guys that do time in the NFL, they come out and within a few years, they're broke. Half of them are broke before they even leave the NFL because they have money, but they have so much debt incurred, keeping up with that flashy lifestyle and all this, right? How did you hold on to your money? The brother said, everything I wore was fake. Everything I wore was fake. They said, nah. Remember the fur coat, the coat that you had with the fur around the lining? That coat's like $8,000. He's like, it wasn't, mine wasn't real. Mine was a knockoff. Paris Hilton said the same thing. Nobody wears more fake jewelry than celebrities. Why? Because you think they're already famous and they have a lot of money. So if I see it on them, it must be the real one. No, it's the knockoff one. Because and he said it. He said, why would I be wasting all my money paying for all that stuff? At that level of the game, you either get it for free so you could advertise it for a company, because they asked him about the cars. Okay, Chad, so you can't fake the cars. You can't fake the cars, bro. You could buy fake clothes and stuff. But what about the Rolls Royce and the this that we've seen you in and the Maserati? He said, listen, I go to these people or they contact me and they say, yo, Chad, I know you're going to this event right here. We want you to wear this outfit. That's from Armani, or it's from Versace, or it's from one of them places that wear the suit cost $10,000. One of them places that wear the red bottoms cost $2,500, $3,000, and something like that. And they furnish them with that stuff. For the cars, that's what he did. For the jewelry and stuff, it was all fake. So don't follow these people thinking that that's what they're really living. Another thing that they promote a lot is a bad attitude. They promote this, like, especially in our rap culture and our reggae culture, like, man face off a tough, man a bad man not screw, man not too laugh with people, you know, brother. And then on the international scene, it's I'm a diva. Yes, I'm a narcissist, and it's okay to be that way and think about yourself all the time and all this. And F people, I mean, I like people, and none of those people are like that in real life, and they can't be. Those are the same people that are very well spoken. Another thing they promote is ignorance. It's okay to be ignorant. Be yourself. It's okay to be ignorant, right? It's okay to be yourself, but don't be yourself when you're ignorant and you're living in ignorance. So the biggest example of that for me is, have you all watched, I believe it's Power Book, the one with Tariq, I think 50 Cent, Ghost. Ghost was the father and Ghost end up dead. I think his son Tariq kill him. What the name of the series is? Somebody help me out. Right now, what's the name of the series? It's not Power Book. Is it Ghost? I wish Shakira Spear was on here this morning. Power it is, right? All right. If you watch Power Playbook, the most recent one I think is called Power Playbook, something. I want you to look at Method Man in that series. Who promote more smoking ganja and being high all day and all that throughout his entire career? That was Method Man. The way you see Method Man playing an attorney now, a brilliant attorney that obviously has mastery of the English language and an extended vocabulary, will tell you these people, they're able to switch roles. You see how Method Man comes in, and I'm a person that grew up in that era when Method Man and Redman was hot, right? The Method Man is a lawyer, yes, he's playing an attorney, and every time he comes on the screen, I'm looking at the whole evolution. Plus, I'm looking at the switch, how they're able to sell you one thing and have you heavily influenced, thinking that this is what it is, and then them run over there so and put on a suit and switch up on you, and you can't switch because you've been imitating them for the longest and not taking care of yourself. You're not sitting around reading up no dictionary. You're not. Somebody said no sound gone, freezing a little bit. Oh man, this again. Oh. Bill, no sound. I'm not even gonna prolong it. I'm not even gonna prolong it. Y'all tell me when the sound come back, because I was about to cut it off. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. It's okay now. You're good. You're good. You're good. All right. People still saying no sound. Switch to IG. IG on my platform, fam. Can you hear me now? If I get 10 yes, going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So I was talking about Method Man and how he, if you come from that era, you will know all up till recently, Method Man was 100% Method Man. Big up and thank you for the yeses. On with the show we go. So now he's able to switch up and he's able to articulate himself in a manner that does not come overnight. You can tell that this is how he is, right? Some of these people will have other people, children, skin out, dash out, little children, tatted up, acting like gangsters. Not that tattoos mean you're gangsters. I'm just saying they're perpetuating a certain type, right? And then when you see their children go to some prestigious school somewhere. Their children are well spoken, have no idea. They monitor down to the T what their children watch and all this other things. Them take care of them family. It's only some person can't hear. I feel sorry for the people who can't hear because a lot of people can hear. YouTube knows who to block with. Oh man, I connect him to the TV. I connected him to the TV. We can't hear you. Check your low vibration, creating blockage. Yeah, the sound hasn't gone at all, and the whole time watching from my smart TV, but my phone is cutting in and out. I'm in the UK. Militant One, thank you for that. Militant One just said the sound isn't gone at all. He's watching from the TV and he can hear everything just fine, but his phone is going in and out. So I guess those who are watching me cutting in and out are on the phone. Loud and clear. Wayne Nathan, loud and clear, right? It's very clear. All right. You can be heard. Samar Smith Jr., thank you. Pauline Williams, still I said no sound. We can hear you, DB said. Big up yourself, DB. Thank you for being here. SouFLoTV is their connection. I'm on my phone, but one disconnect. I don't know, fam. I don't know. It's the technicalities that we have no control over. You know, see, it's been doing this for the past couple of days, right? All right. So yeah, about the celebrity thing. Stop modeling your life after celebrities. And this even goes to show that in say for instance in dancehall music, right? There are people that actually think that they're artists, go bust a gun, kill somebody, go in the studio, write about it, record it, and then continue on with their life. So they glorify this. When them hear the gunman song, the badman song, they can't differentiate reality from entertainment. For some of us, it's not entertainment, and for others, it is. Some people say, me not listen to no song where gonna bust and people are dead in night. And then others like me, we listen to the song, but we know that the artist ain't no killer. Him not in the killing thing, him not killing gun song herself. One of my subscribers said yesterday, them gun song they can actually make them rich. If you do a whole lot of dub plates, and dub plates cost a pretty penny. You know, you do a whole lot of dub plates for a lot of sounds across the world and a whole lot of jingles and snippets and stuff, because of in the dancehall space and clash world, you need those kind of tunes. But it can't make a whole career. When I beat dancehall this morning, we're talking about following celebrities. A lot of these celebrities are not living like how they say they're living. A lot of these celebrities are not endorsing actually the things they are endorsing, if you know what I mean. Them endorse it to you because that's the agenda to push. They won't endorse it in their real life though. It's like artists that when them this brother work out all the time. I can't remember his name. He works out all the time. In my watch man body, I'm just saying he has a chiseled six-pack. His body always stay in shape because he performs a lot, travels a lot. But then I seen him on a KFC commercial, right? And he might talk about KFC and the Zinger commercial and go get your KFC. Now this brother has a big influence to a lot of people. But him not eat no fried chicken like that. That's not his diet. He's not eating no fried chicken and all them something there. But they must send you go eat it though. And sometimes it's in the name of a check, and sometimes they genuinely sit them down and say, this is the agenda we're gonna push, right? Smoke and drink and get high every day, high all day. People who are high and drunk all day can't be productive or progressive. If you can't be productive, you can't be progressive. But some people actually really follow that. And wake up and the first thing them do in the morning is wake and bake and then pour a little bit of something strong in a them coffee, and they're slushy whole damn day. And their life can't go nowhere. And you catch yourself a decade later following this person who isn't really living like that. You know, I saw Steve Harvey promoting, let me give you an example. I saw Steve Harvey promoting a car, a Ford. And the comment section killed me because everybody under the comment section was like, now you know damn well Steve don't drive no Ford. A Ford is nowhere in his stable. So I went and go look up what's in his stable because it's pretty out there for all to see. A $200 and something thousand Rolls, at this, at that. I'm just using those as example to say most of these people ain't living how you think they living. And the examples that they're trying to get you to follow, you have some toxic people out there too that do it for relationships. Them tell the woman them how to be. They tell them how to handle them man. They tell them how to, you know, basically how to live them life. Strong bitch, independent bitch, my resting bitch, resting face, this, that, the other. And then these women internalize them and mash up them relationship. Beer war in your house. Cause your husband not accept that. And him don't want that. Same thing for the man them with the, she put that on my Gucci belt and everything. You run go buy a Gucci belt. And now you in somebody's club looking for somebody's daughter to put her body on your Gucci belt and all this. And mash up your family too. You know, stop following them. Matter of fact, let me say this about social media. Most of what you see on social media is fake. Nobody is posting their troubling times. Nobody is posting their trial and errors. Nobody is posting when they're taking a loss. Nobody is posting when they're being evicted or when the eviction notice pastes up on the apartment door. Nobody is posting when they go to the bank and then go to the ATM and they try to take out $10 or $20 and the thing come back and say your account is minus 20 and that kind of stuff. They're not posting any of that. They post the day they get paid. They post when they're about to go shopping or when they are shopping. And it's the one time them shop for however long till them get paid again. They post all their happy moments when they're on vacation somewhere nice and all this. And that them post. Them not posting their everyday struggles. When them and them husband or them wife fight it out, verbally or physically, in some of them cases here, it's physically, they're not posting any of that. They will literally have a big old fight in the next room and then go, all right, go that way. I got to go live right now. Morning, everybody. Let's talk about relationship today, and let's talk about toxic people, and let's talk about the energies that you and them just come from. You can't say, I'll let them creep up on everything, you know, and them. Morning, everybody. Let's talk about so they're not posting their real life. So come off of social media a little bit. Stop following these people, especially the celebrity them, and stop thinking that you could follow them. I'm not saying stop following celebrities. You could follow them, and they do make sense because they're people, but not everything that they put out is gospel. Let's put it that way. I don't want to try water down or disrespect anybody's thing and say stop following celebrities. Some of them preach some sense. Some of them live some reality in front of us. But it ain't all that it's cracked up to be. Most people, period, not even celebrities, most humans who are on social media are not posting their real life. So while you're sitting there trying to imitate somebody else's life or wishing you were in somebody else's life, because you know we do that on social media. Not we, but not for uno. Do that on social media. And then they look and you're like, oh my God, he has a nice house. I bet you that bed looks so comfortable. I want a bed like that. Shit, he fine as hell. I want to go lay in his bed with him. Damn. You know, and the man them over here, wow, and your wife in the next room. I make sure she's not coming over here. Yeah. And you living vicariously through. Stop all them something there. Stop all them something there. That's what it's there for. It's there to make you feel like you're not doing too good. Or it's there for celebration. I got a check today, $10,000 check. I went out and blew half of it, bought a whole bunch of stuff, so I'm going to vlog because I might not be able to do this again for a whole another year or whatever. I don't get $10,000 checks regularly like that. Simone Sinclair, I appreciate you greatly. Thank you so much. So much. Simone just left donation. I appreciate you. You know, sometimes we do this and, you know, no appreciation, not that, but big up to my audience. Erachi Brown, I appreciate you greatly. Thank you so much. Carlene Vidal, T-Pain did an interview about this topic, fake rapper. What platform did he do it on? Was it the one with Mike? Carlene Vidal says, I was shocked to see Mariah Carey promoting McDonald's, not even take a bite of the fries, but have ketchup on it. Not even take a bite of the fries, but have ketchup on it showing off. Listen, Mariah Carey has her chef in the house, okay? The chef lives downstairs in the west wing of the mansion, next to where the pool house is and all that. And that chef there is going to do her greens mixed into her egg whites, lightly fluffed, and all of something there. And she's not gonna gain a pound from eating all that. She definitely is not eating no damn McDonald's. Her kids probably do though, but most of them don't even feed them kids them something there. You know? I follow Anton Daniels, honest millionaire about the bag. Yep, and that's exactly why I don't have that ish. One love, more love, Christ love, Holy Trinity love, real love. Bot cover, big up yourself. Thank you for being here. The Brock 04 says Beyonce and Jay-Z are more than lovers. They're an empire, so they'll do whatever to make it work, I believe. Yeah, but they weren't an empire all along, and they did whatever to make it work to get to where they became an empire. They didn't just meet each other and become empires. Again, some of us have been around a long time. Jay-Z is significantly older than Beyonce, but they've been together for a long time, a long time. Before Beyonce was Big Beyonce, the B, and before Jay-Z was Jay. She been with him when he was Jigga Man. She been with him when everybody was laughing at his nose and laughing at how he looked and saying he's not attractive. And Jay-Z said something recently where he said, ain't no such thing as a ugly billionaire or an unattractive billionaire. In other words, what he's saying is, once you get your money up, these women views of what you look like change along with your net worth, right? Damn, he fine. Make me get 50 million US tomorrow. I see how much of them said, damn, SouFLo fine. Yo, brains would have to move out of the way, cause oh, me I fling some on him. I'm in a business, what you want to say, and all that. And that's how they operate. You know what I'm saying? You ugly until you get some money. And when you get some money, it don't matter if your teeth them jagged. It don't matter if you whatever. He fine as hell. He fine as hell. Everything about him is fine. You know? And the man recognized that. But big up to JC and Beyonce. I don't know why people, every time black people make it, you have a lot of our own people who are quick, oh, they sold their souls to the devil. They're in the cults or occults. They're into this, they're into that. Human sacrifices have been made and they're drinking baby blood and eating picnic liver and all kind of foolishness. The people that might work hard. You're just getting there and just seeing them. Oh, where did they come from? But again, some of us been around forever. And we remember from when they were struggling people. Nobody would even pay them much attention. From them, I do little shows on little stages with little bit of people in it till the thing reached stadium level, right? We've watched the progression. So we can say there was hard work put in and there's years of dedication into that craft and they are at the pinnacle of it. Just give them their flowers while they're alive. I don't know why we do that. I don't know why we do that. We do that to our own people too. Shensia get a deal, major deal from overseas, and now she is hobnobbing with the who's of who's and what's of what, and she's about to go to some other levels. Shensia sell her soul. She went to the couch. You know them, they have to put her in a threesome and beat it from all direction. That no have nothing to do with talent. It's this and that. Like, why do we do that? Why do we do that? And even when we see the people them work and them work ethic, you see them work hard and you still come up with the, oh, they're a part of this and they're the cult, that and them, they sell them soul for this and no, it's hard work, do it. It's hard work, do it. Some people are really out here working way harder than you think. Not the people them who already know what time it is, right? When them people they are bata all day. When you have a long studio session, a 12-hour studio session, when you have deadlines to meet, when you can't sleep because money and contracts are on the line, when you have to run out and fly a red-eye flight to be on a stage by this time, yasso, then over this or by that time, this or when you don't even control your schedule, somebody else does, and they have your whole schedule listed out for you, okay? And they have what's called a handler, and your handler is going to tell you, hey, you got to go to bed at early tonight because we got to be up at 4 a.m. Then we got to be at the airport by 6. Our flight leaves at 7. And then we're heading into the Bahamas. We should be there by 8:30. We have a 9:45 spot with HTM radio. We have a 11:30 spot with MTZ radio. Then we fly out at 2:30 p.m. and we're heading into the U.S. We'll be in Atlanta, Georgia tomorrow night and you're like, and you're just a product. Yeah, if you run with it. Oh, people not see all them things there. I saw them rough work. You understand? D-Mac. Enough people don't know that. A lot of people think it's just glitz and glamour. I saw some rough work that the average person won't do. Kind of remind me of my grandfather. When this a man I farm up in land, you know, and when they come through on the land pretty and the house built up and the house look nice and you know, 4 or 5 bedroom, couple bathroom, 2 bathroom, this, that, and the other. Build it with him own hand, you know. And all this and all that. You know how much people pass him? Me not do them the work there. Yo, just watching him working that sun hurt my back. But then you watch years down the line when everything beautified and you look at what this person has created, you're like, wow. Never sell no soul. Never sell no drugs. Never sell nothing illegal. Farm up in land, sell food, export, supply, local market, all this other stuff. People don't see the hard work that get put in. They only see the end result. Nah, she just come from overnight and have all this stuff. Them in a wickedness. Them in the cults. You know, according to some, the Antichrist has one eye. Boy, yeah, don't put up your hand like this or do nothing like that. As you do it, so yeah, there goes SouFLoTV. He's a part of it. See him just do his sign there when you think a joke. When acting like it's a joke thing him just do. But him actually he was telling his masters that he's ready. And one time I'm what so I used to have a habit when I talk, right? And me used to talk with my hand them like this. And a point like this. And it had nothing to do with me throwing no signs or nothing. That's just how I was talking when I would talk. It was a habit. The comments used to come in. Watch and see if his channel isn't gonna rise up fast. Watch and if well, that was a while ago. If me did sell my soul, then would at least give me at least 1 million subscribers by now. Not true? Because I couldn't have sell my soul for like 200 or something thousand subscribers. My soul is worth way more than that. Matter of fact, my soul is not for sale, but I'm saying if I was going to sell my soul, it wouldn't be for a couple 100,000 subscribers. But that's just how people believe everything that they see, that the people who they perceive as public figures or celebrities, it must be real. It must be real. Don't make them fooling them. Not all smokes and mirrors. All smokes and mirrors. Majority of what you see is fake. All right? So live your life in real time and dictate your own emotions, control your own emotions, handle your own business, your own affairs. Now, but be heavily influenced by, oh, my favorite artist, she on to the next one. She said her husband of 9 years is garbage now in bed, so she got to go. Girl, I support you because I'm not staying in no marriage either. That's 9 years in, and suddenly he can't do nothing no more. I'm out. I'm out with you. I support you, girl. Go ahead. And them live them life the same way. For them husband take sick, them run gone too. And you can't do that. Live your life in real time, my friend. Live your life in real time. Then you hear down the shout, the same woman is standing at his funeral. She's been there all along. She never run well left him Nini leaks. She never run well left him or nothing like that. She never have no extra man out there or anything like that. You run gone left your one good man who gave you 9 years of good years because sickness take him or something. Stop following them people here. Stop following these people. All right. Nicki Minaj was on World Dog page and she gave him a reading. Really? Yo, I've been wondering, what happened to World Dog? For those of you who follow him, I haven't seen him on IG. Something going with the dog page. Maria's product says, keep encouraging the use of hot tea. Yes, indeed. It may not be greener on the other side of the fence. Yeah, run gone left them man. Him sick, she need, and him can't provide. So she frustrated. She's gonna let the public know that she's frustrated. Somebody says fat is unhealthy. Well, we need fat. Excessive fat is unhealthy. A saturated fat is unhealthy. But we need fat. He lost his page. Queenie 718. But he's lost his page a long time now though. He started a new page. What the new page? Set a new page so we can big him up. Because the dog been on IG and doing thing for a while. I hate to see that he lost his page. Remember I spoke to y'all yesterday and I told you that these channels and these pages and whatnot, some people it's just me on Instagram. Other people it's their business or it's their livelihood and their connection to their business because the world changed. 1,600 niggas dead, nothing. Jamaica less than 1%. Nothing nigga dead man. Cryo, always come here, come talk some foolishness. Cryo, you know, say YouTube block your comment. It's not me. So my hand them here. I didn't touch anything. You notice your comment didn't show up though. I can see it, but the audience won't see it. Was cutting in and out, but you're okay now. I respect youths who are out there working to make a living. Big up the World Dog. Yeah, man. World Dog nah, him not rob nobody. He's going off of his God-given talents and skills. The brother, I don't know, him just make you laugh till you pop up sometime because that's just who he is. A fame energy, that's his gift. That's his gift. Some people try to imitate other people's gifts, and you find out that the road to longevity in imitating another person's gifts won't work out the same for you, because you can't keep up that energy because it don't come naturally to you. So it's going to be exhausting to you. Some people are naturally hyperactive from them little, so they can get on the camera and do some crazy stuff for like a long time. You can't do it. You do 1 second of that and you're like, ooh, this is tiring. I don't even find it funny. But when they do it, you laugh till your belly weak. That's because that's their gift. Some of them open their mouth to sing. We sound like when croak and lizard make them noise. And then others open their mouth to sing, and record companies come crawling in. Oh no, somebody got to sign her. Next thing you know, she over here, so over there, so traveling the world. That's her gift. All right, we can't imitate people's gift and expect longevity in imitating other people's gifts. So it's Nina. Let me see if I can. Let me try a thing real quick. Let me see if we can double. Okay. Oh, I can do it. All right, boom. Let me do it. I'm actually trying to copy it so we can put it back in the comment section. World_dog. They never really do that to the man. Them take away and pay. I wonder what him do. Or what they said he did. Paste. All right. And for comedic purposes. You know why I like him? I like him because I've reached out to quite a few people. So I'm in the Florida space, right? And I told y'all that 2022 is going to be a different kind of turn up. We chasing a bag 2022. I've been looking for venues and reaching out to people within the entertainment industry to get some venues together so we can start moving around and putting on some events where we will actually show up at the event and, you know, have a good time with the people them and all that. At the end of the day, it should still be mathematics, where 1 + 1 must equal 2. We can't be doing that stuff where we are using up all our resources, putting on events, and we're not getting nothing out of. So you must understand, so anything we do like that is business. On top of business, though, it's expanding a brand and networking and working with other people. World Dog is one of the people that I called before, and he was ready to go, right? He was ready to go. He never give me no big star attitude. He never give me no, you contact my people and my people get with your people and we'll. I saw some of them go on, you know, and they don't even have no people. Well, yeah, you contact my people and then your people get to know my people, and then we'll do the paperwork and we'll link up over and so on. And they don't even have no people. So I'm like the real one, them who are actually in control of their own thing, and them out here try a thing and it's working for them. So big up to them for that. Reach out to the World Dog say, yeah, anytime you're ready, you know, anytime you're ready. So big up to him for that. He's a businessman and he's taken a lot of bumps and bruises along the way, and he's learned and he is growing, and that is what we promote, right? That's what we promote. So big up on yourself and go and help and support the brother. Go find him new IG and link it up. I just found out about it, so I'm gonna go over there and do it myself and connect to it myself. I was wondering what happened to him though. Certain people, when they're missing, you realize that they're missing. Certain people, when they're missing, you don't realize that they're missing. That's an energy. That's an energy. And him have that energy there where when he's missing, you realize that he's missing. See? Illuminati and soul selling her straight artists and celebrities becoming LGBT members. Boy, I don't know. Listen, I don't know about no Illuminati. I've never been there. They've never called me to a meeting. There is no published literature that comes directly from the CEO of or the group that runs and organizes. There's just certain things that I don't go into too much. I don't go into certain things too much because it's just a waste of time. Yeah, it's just a waste of time. If you can't control it, don't worry too much about it. That's how I look at life. And one of the things about, I shouldn't say Christian, because then it's going to put you into religion. But one of the things about the people who claim to be so godly is that they worry a lot. You ever notice that? One of the things about the people who claim to be so godly, they worry a lot. Why are you so worried? If you truly have faith in your God, why are you so worried? May I have a discussion with my mother one time, I say, Mommy, if me a Christian, me a different kind of Christian than Me pray about it and then me move. Me not do nothing else. I don't sit around and worry and God have mercy on the second and something will come, me can't take care of this because I'm stressed out and look what I'm over here. So no, my God, man, to please help me. Me not living in them kind of mind space there. You see it? That means you don't really trust your God then. So if you listen to me, that means you don't really trust your God then. Because why you worried about it? You see, that's something that when you take it to God in prayer and leave it there, that's how I operate. Take it to God in prayer, left it there. Make God deal with it. God must be stressed because the amount of something me take to God in prayer and left it there. And it worked out. It worked out. Half of the stuff you worried about now is stuff that you're going to look back on a couple of months or years down the road and just laugh at yourself. Oh, why was I so worried? It's like learning to ride a bicycle. And you're afraid because the first thing you think is, boy, one time Johnny did a ride, learn to ride it. Me see him drop over a precipice and chip up and Macka juke him all over his body and stuff and him skin up him knee and you thinking all the worst things. Then one day when you finally build up the courage and you got on the bike and you do your little wobbly, you're like, this ain't so bad. You do it again and then you put up your 2 foot them on the pedal and you get a balance and you're like, this is actually cool. I'm not drop over no precipice, I'm not chip up my shoulder, I'm not do nothing bad like that. I'm doing good. It's the fear. Don't let fear overcome you. And if you claim to be a godly person, you shouldn't be moving in fear, period. Life too short to be fearful. Life is too short to walk around every day living fearful. Who take the joke? Who not take the joke? What's gonna happen next? Ooh, next variant. Everybody are got dead now. Things get serious. If we are got dead, we are got dead family. All right? I have made up my mind to live the best life I can live. So when it's my turn to go, whether it's tomorrow, today, or years from now, I can say, yep, came, saw, did it, peace out. That's it. Ain't no more to it. Yeah, worry up yourself. And I talk about God more than everybody else. It don't add up. It don't add up. This is me and my mom having this conversation. It don't add up. Remember me telling us that woman invite me to our church one time. I went me go. She said, no man, you haven't been to church in a long time. You need to come. I said, okay. Because you know me, I'm one of them people that, yeah, my elders, their words mean something to me. See? And respect is always owed to them from me. Them never batter me when me did little. Them raised me good. So I owe them that at the minimum. And when we got a pastor style for everybody about him new $60,000 Cadillac out front. Yeah, just got that one today and it's tailor-made suit and all this. Remember that, so I say I'm never going back to your church again. But me and she have those conversations, And I'm telling her that, yo, don't be worried. If you're a person that's, you said God is in control, let God be in control then. You can't confuse the thing. God is in control, but I'm still worried about it. God is in control, but I'm still stressed out myself about it. I don't know, I don't really think it's going to work. Hold up. God is in control, but you don't really think it's going to work. So God is not in control then. You're refusing to let go of the control and make God deal with it. And I know everything meant to work out. A lot of things you plan ain't going to work out the way you want them to work out or the way you plan it should go. That's just life, right? That's why 2 things. 1, you have to walk by faith, not by sight. For real, for real. 2, you have to have a plan and then a backup plan and then a backup plan for your backup plan. And sometimes all of those don't work. It just wasn't meant for you. So move on to what was meant for you. A lot of us waste our time. I know I did in my younger days, pursuing stuff that just wasn't meant for me until I got to the stage of life where I realized, man, that wasn't meant for you. You wasted so much time, energy, and resources chasing something that was not meant for you. How many times you were told in the spirit, that this is not for you. This is not meant for you. Leave it. Go over here. This is what you're supposed to be doing. And you still ignored it and you still went. So as I get older, I learn to listen to that inner voice, that guiding voice that says, listen, go that way. Hey, leave the venue now. Don't wait. Get a weird feeling, leave the venue. Tomorrow morning, yeah, there was a shooting at Mark Lane and something last night at a party that was, I'm like, oh, damn. So I started developing that within myself, listening to that inner self. Because it really, in there, speak, right? And we just don't listen. A lot of us dumb it down. And fear is not something that we live by at all. At all. So I want you today to leave that out of your life. Okay? Make a conscious decision today for me. Before we move on to the next two topics. Make a conscious decision today for me. Look yourself in the mirror and say to yourself in the mirror, self, I will no longer live fearful of anything. Anything. I will no longer live, well, I don't know, yeah, fearful of the gunman, them in Jamaica, they call them are going terrible. But even that, I will no longer live in fear. I will no longer harbor fear and carry around fear with me everywhere I go. You know how many things you have hindered yourself from doing and experiencing that would have been a joyful and whole experience for you in life, but because of fear, you haven't? Think of how much fear is strangling you. I'm not waiting for the people who are going to be like, nah, I don't believe that. I want you to think about it. Think about how many places you could have gone to, been, experienced, things you could have seen, done, opportunities that might have missed you had you been in certain places just because you did fearful, freeing. But yet, you said God is in control. Then if God is in control, let God be in control then. If God is in control, let God be in control then. All right? That let go and let God stuff is very real. You can't control everything and you don't. The ultimate stuff you don't control. So let go of the fear, my friend. We're letting go of fear today and we're walking, stepping out. Strength and more strength, not fear. All right. No fear once you have yourself and God. Shamar Jackson. Big man, you always hit some hot topics. The RTV 007, big up yourself. Thank you. Fear is not of God. Joy Madison. You know when I realized, I remember coming back from my last deployment and I said to my mom, I said, Mommy, I no longer fear anything. If I was to die today, that's it. My circle was completed and it was my turn to go. And she started crying because they thought I came back from combat messed up. And I did in some ways, but I came back enlightened in other ways as well. When I remember the first time I went out on my first mission, on my first deployment to Iraq. I was in Tikrit, Iraq. It was the first time I heard an AK-47 crack loud close to me. We don't carry AK-47s. They do. All right? We carry AR-15 and M16, A2, and A4. They carry AK-47. So just the sound of it cracking and then seeing my whole fire team scatter, and then our training had to come into play because we were under fire. First time out the gate. I remember my whole body doing like this. I remember stuff running through my mind, and I was saying to myself, like, Oyado, what are you doing here? I talk to myself in a patois, you know. What are you doing here? I start saying, my youth, not down a Clarendon you come from. Where you are the way over here upon this apartheid world, and look what you're there do. Fear was eating me up. And it was in those moments that I also said to myself, let go and let God. You can't take yourself out of this. Let God do what God does. All right? If it ain't for you, don't come back after this. He's going to take you through this one. And I got low, did what I was trained to do, got us up out of there, and did it again and did it again, and then decide say had enough of that, back out here to civilian world. But in those moments, you realize. Remember, I'm telling you already. I was actually planning on being hitman. I used to actually, I got buy a wig. Buy. Actually, this is how far in I went. I went and bought a wig. I buy a wig. I buy some woman clothes. And I say, yo, some me I go dress when I go do me hit them and everything. I'm ready for that contract, everything. I'm telling you, my life changed. My mindset, and it wouldn't let me go down that road. So I said, you know what? If me I gonna do all this out here, I don't want to end up in prison. And the same people them that's encouraging me about with fear, man. You see how many people die when they join the army and they go over there and they send them to war and you might not make it back. And I said, if I stay out here, I might make it to prison. So I got a choice to make, and this is my life, right? Can't live off of people, and people around you will feed fear into you for simple stuff like you just tell a friend, say, yo, I'm gonna start a business, me drop this business idea, and this is how it's gonna go, blah blah blah, and your friend immediately start telling you, say, I don't think that's gonna work still because this might pop down here so and that not gonna look good over there so and people don't really want to hear nothing about that and they don't really like this and they start injecting fear into you. Now you go away from that person thinking fearful. You start thinking I'm gonna fail before you even start thinking this I go work out, this I go work out, this I go work out. So let go of the fear thing, right? Let God. Just let go of the fear thing and let God. With that said, I'm checking on my family this morning, checking on the audience. I said I was going to check on people to find out. So just with a show of hands real quick, who take the joke? I don't know, we're not use the other word there. I'm not going to use that other word. Just going to say who take the joke. Who take it and who didn't take it. And those who took it, are you doing fine? This is a while down the road, right? So we can now say something must be happening. Nothing going on with your body. You're good. I did. We have quite a few people in here who have. Who's holding out still and why? You can leave it in the comment section without putting that word, the E word in it. All right? I didn't, not me. Me to blood clot, then me need to take their ass back. I saw all three, and I'm great. Wait, the Carrie Ann Jones says my husband did. So wait, your husband did, but you didn't? First dose, and I'm doing great. Me, not yet. Nope, I'm still good. I had to take it because of my job. Had to take it because of my job. I'll talk about that a little bit. I have, and I'm doing fine. I did mine plus boosters. Not I. Will never. Joy Bannister says, not I. And Kim E says, will never. Rotted. Fear is not in the eyes of heart, it's in the mind. Root for life poems. Big up yourself. Somehow we have to stay without it. Never. Fedi says never. Delroy Stewart says not yet. Patrina Knighton says not yet. Just not ready. All right. I did, and I'm doing okay. I like these complete answers. Not yet, or just did, and I'm doing fine. I did, I had no problems. Tell says I'm not a guinea pig. Donna Chambers says I did. Marcia Beaton says not me. Medical issues. All right, she have some medical issues then that might complicate the thing. So a lot of us haven't, and a lot of us have. I'm fully V and doing great. Royal, take my two with fear, but doing good. Dread Royal, why you take it with fear? You couldn't avoid taking it. I knew a few people who took it and died from it. Time Hunter says. Ross. No, I read the books and I heard doctors, scientists, and medical workers. Ah. Stacy Bless Kitchen says, not yet. Still thinking about it though. Some people still think about it. Oh, you change subject because you can't answer me. You brute you. Stay in your lane. Uh, why y'all do this? Chosen High Priestess. I'm never ever scared to answer any. Let me take off my glasses, yeah. Let me tell you something real quick. I am never ever scared to look a man or woman in the face and go word for word, right? Ever, 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 ever. So your comment about yeah, change subject, question mark, question mark, question, cause you can't answer me. You're bright, stay in your lane. Is that for me? It can't be for me. I didn't see your question. I'm trying to keep up with the comment section. But if you want me to answer your question, I will look directly here. Await your question. I'm awaiting your question, so repeat the question again. Obviously, it's urgent to you, and I don't want you to feel ignored because you do tune in quite regular. I did, and I'm great. Hyacinth Peter says no intuition. Our spirit says my intuition. Our spirit says no. Why, Carrie Ann Jones, I haven't yet because I was pregnant, so I wanted to have my baby first. Still haven't yet, but I will before I go back to work. I'm not taking nothing that's not been tested. Humans are the testers, and people have died also, not sleeping unprotected with any man who has taken it. Rotted. Lorraine Bless says she's not even giving up the ton to anybody who have taken it. She don't want no parts of it. I'm going to take my booster. If you are a traveler, no choice. I did. The 10th juke is Ferdinand Brown says the 10th juke is coming. You know what the go pro anti people have in common? None will ever be fully juked. Boy. Didn't doing good. Althea Jones says didn't doing good. I'm not going to take the booster. It seems unnecessary. The problem didn't have a choice. Didn't have a choice. Not even the P. Erachi Brown says I had to or got fired and I feel good. I drink a lot of Bush. Ross. All right, so to put Florida and Texas in the group. Katie and Curtis, I appreciate you. Thank you. They tried to put Texas and Florida in the group. What? Second dose gave me thrombocytic. I have to go look up what that is. I know thrombocytopenia. What is thrombocytopenia?
A low number of platelets in the blood.
Okay, thrombocytopenia is a low number of platelets in the blood. All right, so is that a permanent thing that you got from that? Texas says, come make us. Yes, and Florida did too. Florida did too. I walked into my son's school the other day, had my mask on, and I got to the front desk and I realized that none of the faculty who was in the front office had any mask on or anything. So I'm talking to the lady from way out here. And I was like, I'm here to pick up a purifier. And she was like, what would you say? I said, do I have to keep this on? She said, no. I said, take this damn mask off. So I took the mask off and she goes, this is Florida, baby. So they're very proud about it, and they're not wearing it. They're not even wearing it. And schools are fully open here. Um, Obviously, a lot of people here don't really care. Them come out, me confused. I may have to talk through because someone will see me out the road, and you see me sometimes with it, and you see me sometimes without it. You see me in the store with it sometimes, and sometimes without it. This is where I'm conflicted. When I'm going in the store, right? And I have my daughter with me who is only 1 year old. And then I have Kai with me who is 3 years old. Me and wife here look at each other and say, how dumb do we look out here trying to protect ourselves? So we have covers on, we cover up. But our two babies, the most vulnerable ones, they're not covered up. They're just there. So we just take it off too. Because I said to myself, say, if I'm willing to put my children in danger, if that's the case and I'm so concerned, I shouldn't even be bringing them in the store then. But if I'm going to push them in the store, I can't push them in the store and have them not protected, but me protected. That says something about the kind of parent that you are, man. That says if gunshots start bust, you will use your child to shield yourself. That's how it equates to me, right? So I find it weird when I see like adults have it and then their children around them and none of the children them have it. I also find it weird like when I'm traveling, I see a lot of that. If we go up on the plane, go load up the plane, all of the adults, them well covered up and everything, and hand sanitize every 2 steps, hand sanitize every 2 steps, and I'll sanitize them face and neck and everything else. And the picnic them just there. So I'm saying to myself, like, this thing I go around children. It don't touch children. It says children are off limits. It only hit adults. How I go on? Is what I go on. And then you as a parent now, you're in this environment, but your children are not protected. You think it's so dangerous that you have to protect yourself in a place where they're telling you that you have a choice. You don't have to wear it if you don't want to wear it. Because in Florida, that's how it is. They put up a big sign that says if you're fully done up, you get the whole beats, the 1, 2, and the 3, then feel free. But if you haven't, then please still come out. And everybody just walk in because nobody is checking to say, let me see your ID. Let me see if you actually are or not. Nobody is. So all the people who wanted to not adhere to all along, all the rebel them, they still rebelling. Same way. Them still now wear nothing. They still haven't taken nothing. They still out here. But the ones who are so fearful, but yet you have your children in that space and you fully covered up and them not cover up. You that type of if I was your child, I'd watch you. If if I was your child, I would watch you. The military is discharging the rebels as we speak. Hmm. At one time, and that's what I was gonna say. Come January, forgot what the exact date is. There's a mandate deadline for quite a few groups of people from many states across the U.S. In New York, Jamaicans and Caribbean people that tune into this. So there's a mandate coming for them. So some people are going to have to finally decide yay or nay, and there won't be no in between line. Is take it or exit, take it or exit. Those would be their two choices. And I heard that the military is one of them. My jobs takes me to these places, and we have to adhere to them as vendor, especially medical buildings. Yeah, it's just like when we're traveling, and you see me out there. If you see me in the airport has their rules and regulations, and I'm trying to get to where I'm going, but I have to go through that space. So you will see me with the children, and the children not covered up. I mean, Kai is 3. You think he's gonna walk around like this all day and then go sit down in a one plane that's locked in with all these people in there, and he's just gonna still stay there? He's 3 years old. Some point he's gonna be like this, right? Kai's a kid. Milani is 1. She can't put nothing on her face. She's a baby. Babies, it's your natural reaction instinct to take something off your face, especially if it's muffling your nose and your mouth, right? So they don't have any rules that says children that young need to wear it. I think it's 2 and below could be without. But then you will see me in those spaces, but I'm trying to get through those spaces quickly, only because of their rules and me needing to get through that space. Why I do that? Because if I'm going somewhere and my children are with me, I take it off too. Cause I might as well do while I will get sick. I don't want to reach home and they're sick and I'm not sick. And they might as well the whole I will get sick. And if it's that dangerous, then how can I say I'm a good parent? By having them out there in danger and I'm not putting myself in the same danger. See, fear is used politically also. We know that, man. When you start rapper with them, all mask off. Exactly. Stress will eat your immune system alive. That's facts. That's facts. The vaccine does something to the heart and blood, make it stop and slow down. Listen to me, Mr. Uganda. Mr. Please don't use the word there. Once you use the word there and then you start putting out information as if that information has been verified by a medical board and all this other stuff, them start pre me over here and say I am disseminating information that is false to the whatever, whatever. You know, see me now use the word, brother. Fix up the comment there for me real quick. Take it down and do something with it quickly. You can say what you got to say, but watch how you say it. All right, we're trying to have a conversation on the Sykes, on the low. Chosen High Priestess, here's your comment now. And I fear not. Pray without ceasing. And get healthy with physical exercise and cook healthy food. Stop eat foreign junk food. Well, if you're there foreign, how are you going to eat? Even they did a study recently on the vegan and what else? The other one is called vegan and holistic and all this other kind of food and stuff. They did a study on that the other day, and the study basically turned out to be that hey, you ain't much far off healthier than eating the normal stuff because there's so much stuff that it has turned into a business, right? So people are put things in things to grow things faster just to meet demands that are out there. So some of the stuff that you're thinking is natural ain't so natural after all. I know for one thing, once I split my fruit open and I don't see no seeds, my antennas go up. We reported it to the medical board and they had to stop giving out blah, blah, blah. Here you go with the word again. All right, Mr. Uganda, you know, listen. Me not like to do this to no man. You're not listening. You keep coming with the same thing. And I'm asking you not to use. Children are protected by a certain skin located where the same as small is if trying to repeat the doctor, but see if you I don't know what that's. Right now, my job has 16 openings due to people refusing. 16 openings. People are walk off. Some people have made up their mind that not in this lifetime, and I'll take it. Somebody is asking me, have I taken it yet? Watch me. Watch how I move, not what I say today, as far as that concerned. So if you see me show up in our vlog in the UK, your question is answered. You okay? If you see me show up in our vlog and I'm in the UK, your question is answered. Why? Because you know what is required to get into the UK. See it? Let me say what I said before, say it again. This is about you and your personal decisions. Now it's time to use your intelligence. Now it's time to get people out of your ears. Stop the fear mongering thing. All right. Educate yourself. We are on the information highway. It's 2021. Go educate yourself. Put your information together and move accordingly. Do what is best for you and your life. That's it. No matter how Shanice said, David said, stop it. Prepare and cook your own food. That's why we must pray before we eat our food. Pray over everything, like my granny said. They joke on quarantine with some crap back in the 60s. It took them 50 years to apologize. It took them 50 years to apologize. You know what you know. I'm not here to tell anybody. Some people leave confused. Listen to me. I'm not here to tell anybody don't. I'm not here to tell anybody do. I'm not here to even try to influence anybody right, left, or center. I am me. I do for me where that is concerned. This is a personal thing. Just like how I don't know which God you worship, I don't care. It's the same way you shouldn't know which God I worship and you shouldn't care either. Right? Just know say I'm a good person. I do good to others as they do unto me. Even the one that would do bad to me, I still do good to them. Just know say I'm a respectful person. Just know say I live within the laws of nature and these kind of things. Not to worry about what my religion is. It's the same thing with this thing. I don't worry about if me take it or not. And if SouFLo take it, me I go take it too. Because I don't want that. I don't want that. That's why I don't say yay, nay, or either. Sativa T says, I want to go home to London. So for remember that most people die from big C due to blood clots, so that may be a factor, the opposite reaction. But Sharon, where is that data? That's what I want to know. Where's the data? Can't come London without the joke. All right. So 1 + 1 is 2, right? Okay. I'm just saying. If you don't see me, you don't. If you see me, you know. Do what's best for you. Don't wait on nobody else, and don't let nobody else influence you either or either. You know why I say that? Because if there are consequences to be paid from this down the road, you should only have yourself to blame. And make sure you only have yourself to blame and you're not beating yourself in the head. When a man end up in prison, you see, because of his choices, his time is easier to serve. Because I'm not saying him put himself in there. But when a man end up in prison because him listen to other people, that time they're hard to serve. Because he's like, man, I have my own mind, I don't know why I didn't listen to myself. So listen to yourself. All right, eat right and build up your body, natural immunity. My friends told me that taking freely, but she's going to into the white neighborhood. So the thing said they're giving others something different from. Do you think that they're dividing the thing up and giving some people something and some others people other things? Is that to go on? I'm 23, and after joke, I got a blood clot, but everyone has a different body, so not everyone is at the same level of risk. This is why you can't say yay, nay, or the other. You're 23, you had a blood clot after, but not everybody's body is the same. Not everybody's body is the same. Not true? So that's why we can't speak for other people. I don't know your pre-existing health conditions. I don't know what you have going on in life that could make this be a contraindication to your health, or this exacerbates some other thing that you had going on from before. I don't know all that. So I'm not gonna look on people and tell them, yes, run, go and juke up and get it done, and then me send somebody go kill themselves. That's why I say this is for you. You know you. You know your body, you know your X's and O's. Well, I have this going on. This would say I can't get it. This would say I can't get. Oh, so I'm one of them that can't, because if I do, then my blood will start to clot up all over the place, and I might become a stroke victim or blah blah. Or you can be like, yeah, I'm fully healthy, whatever, but I'm still gonna do it. Blah blah. I did a full checkup. I'm good. I feel like I need to because I forgot England, or because I have business to tend to over here, or family to see over there, etc., etc. Or I just want to live my life without fear. And when I'm at time to check out, I check out. Whatever your thing is, it has to be for you. All right? Has to be for you. Me not answer nobody if I did or I didn't. I said enough already on that. Said enough already. Whoever is using them kind of word, that please stop. We don't want the word on the platform, and I'm doing that for a reason. Y'all should understand why by now. Y'all should understand why by now. So we have about 5 minutes left. I have to go. I have a 9 o'clock appointment, and it's 8:39. Gonna draw me out, and I like it. All right. Bob Marley could see far, and yet figured they must get rid of him. No bother. Smart people are tracing the drug identity in different places, the toxic levels. I know many are tick based on. I want to see the data. Send me the data. Who took the drug? Everybody okay? Nobody not dead? People doing good? For those of you who are going to have to, because it comes down to your livelihood, because it comes down to stuff you went to school for, this is your career field, you're just now getting into your career field. Some people switch careers, went to school all over. I know this. Some people have been in their field for quite some time, probably have like 5, 6 years to retirement. I know this. Some people will have to be taking early exit and then don't have nothing saved up in the 401k and nothing like that. I go on. The retirement savings ain't looking too good. The choice is going to come down to start a whole new career at that age, or you can go through, finish up the 6 years, retire with full pension and everything, and health benefits and whatever else. It's all going to be up to you and your personal life. You are not healthy. If you are not healthy and take the joke, you will still be not healthy. Just bring all your ailments to the forefront. Ja ja. Can we come America without the joke? No, you cannot. You cannot. Unless you're a citizen already. If you are a citizen, or I believe permanent resident, as in i.e. green card holder, then you're gonna just go through. But anybody that's coming to visit, work permit, stuff like that, them have to take it. Them have to take it. cry about don't have no work figure. So let me finish this out on a positive note, right? Big up to Macka Diamond. Big man versus young girl. Big man versus young girl. Switch topic just like that. Too much of the joke we are talking about now. Make the joke go about the business right now, and let me just big up Macka Diamond. I think Macka Diamond just got her papers. I'm trying to figure out what papers it is. I could actually just DM her. She probably would answer right back because she had that kind of girl. She had good people like that. So our video go up this morning that was like this. She was celebrating. This is Macka Diamond, right? Enough beat down Macka Diamond get to know. Enough laugh after, and she's the butt of the joke. If one thing this lady can show you, you see, is perseverance. I actually said it to her a couple of days ago. I said, the race is not for the swift, but it's for those who can endure, for real. You know how much people come this Macka and drop out over the years and no longer in the game. And she, with time, just keeps on getting bigger and better and bigger and better. Me, I watch her thing. I watch her show them when she go perform overseas in different places and stuff. Me notice that the crowd full. Me notice that people interact with her on a whole nother level. You know, some boy got the show and nobody move in the crowd. If a candle was lit in there, the flame wouldn't flicker because everybody turn up so. Not a Macka Diamond show. See? And this is somebody, Macka is like foundation to the dancehall thing, you know. Remember, you know, Lady Anna and all these people know Macka Diamond. Macka been in this for a while. See? She started so young and she been in it for a while. A true legend in dancehall, and not, she won't get her, and this is what we do. We're not giving nobody them props until them dead. And then when them dead, we are talking about she paved the way. She laid the foundation. She went through the this and the that to get to this and that. Can give her flowers while she's alive. Because she is one of them. Just like they came out the other day with Lady Anna and whatever. Oh my God, she's dead. And these are people who turned their backs on her a long time ago. We never got select a song from her yet, from anywhere. You didn't know her music was still streaming and you could have played 99 cents and download the whole album and all these things. You weren't supportive of her, but you're on the bandwagon with the RIPs when she dead. See? Macka Daya Macka do her thing. What I like is this song and the concept of the song, Big Man versus Young Girl. The song, she knows how to work a song. She's been working the song for a while, and I've been saying it on here for a while, right? However, she put up her thing yesterday. She was celebrating, and she had we can't play people music in here. She obviously happy. She hold an envelope in her hand, right? And then it says, the caption says, the amount of gratitude that I am filled with today. You guys can see it in my face. Thank you, Lord. And then the rest of it says that she's ready to fly out. You guys can see it in my face. There was the hashtag, contact the bookings, so and so. And I say hashtag, it says something about hashtag visa or hashtag flyout visa, hashtag. And then there's hashtag green card. So I'm guessing that she got her green card. All right. Big up yourself, Macka. Some people are gonna hate now. And I say, watch it now. SouFLo always are going like green card to America or American citizenship are the best thing in the world and all that. You can tell the underlying hate from some people. When you can't just say a good word or two and go through. See? This opens up more doors for her. She's now able to travel more freely to more places and do her thing. So right now, enough people locked down. Enough people can't fly nowhere. Enough people, and I'm talking about in the artists. Dance not keep a Jamaica again like that. Stage show not keeping. So who did that depend on a show to make a dollar ain't making a dollar. All who did that make fun of Macka ain't making fun no more now. And you can see her thing is up. One thing that drew me to her again was, oh, she keep up herself and look good. She's a big woman. Big woman versus young girl. She's a big woman. See? And she own it. But it's the amount of hate what she get. Like, you all on call up now, man. Go sit down. See the comment them. See? Always sometimes, and it's all women. It's all women that leave these kind of comments because the man them not care. Man, I say Macka can get a 1, 2, and a 3. She can't even get a wife. And them kind of something that. But it is the woman that's telling her how she all up and she call up. Listen to me, no make nobody put no time limit by your thing. See? She might be older than those who are criticizing her, but she actually look better than enough of them. and that me I try to tell you. So when you're 23, 24 and I tell a 40-something-year-old woman about she all up and call up, make sure you at least look better than she here. All right. We're going to left it right there. So big up Macka Diamond. The next one is, by the way, I've seen a lot of people under her stuff. People ready for her. So her work is out there and our money out there. Go chase your bag, sis. Go scrape up your money. Go live your good life, right? I see people from England, so we can't wait for you for reaching another place. I see people from Canada, them can't wait for book her and she reach another place. I see people from a whole lot of different countries. So she good. She good. I'm like to see it. We don't want to know, say, you know what? Some of our people are so sick, man. They would prefer to hear a story that she popped down in at this time and she's a husband and nothing on going for her. So them can say, yo, Macka Diamond used to hot back in the days, you know. The thing is, her longevity beat enough of them. The race is not for the swift. The race is for those who can actually endure. She's not only enduring, she's thriving with time. And that's the goal. You want to get better in life. No swift run. My mommy always said, if you run it fast, you have to go run it twice. Right? Take your time and go through and do your thing carefully. She was actually trying to teach me about longevity. Yeah, Macka no hype neither. Like, she not disrespectful to people and them thing there. She's actually as down to earth as you can get, a real person. See? And still carry her star power. And nobody can take her history and her longevity away from her. So these are things that no matter how you go around the corner and talk about her, you can't take with the foundation that somebody has painstakingly built. It still stands. Not true? It's just like say Bob Marley. You can talk anything about Bob Marley you want to talk. He's an Edomite or Edomite, he's a this, him, that he did white, and him not this, and then da. You can talk all that. His legacy is established. And no matter what you say, can't change it, can't bend it, can't skew it a little bit. Him sell over 20 million records this year alone. Which boy out there? Them a hope for sell 500,000. Him said 20 million plus. Decades after him dead. So, with that said, again, big up to Macka and continue to be great. All right. And then the Gully Bop story now, because we covered Gully Bop yesterday and I spoke extensively about him. I'm going to go ahead and say there's a headline out. I haven't read the story that says that Gully Bop finally gets help or Gully Bop gets help. And the underscore of the headline said that the entertainment community in Jamaica is putting their resources together to come to his aid. The entertainment fraternity. That's a good thing. And those are the things that we like to see. Remember me telling you, but not change. He is a grown man, not making excuses for him dirty mouth and how him style up people and have no respect whatsoever, even when I try to help him. I saw him turn that at him. He's still our brother. So we're not going to kick him when he's down. We're going to still let him know that that's just like how I would do it with my brother and my sister. I'll look at them and say, yo, you have some really shitty ways about you, yo. But that don't mean I stop loving them. I can't cancel that. They're still family, right? You just make them aware of what you see and hope that they can fix themselves. Maybe a whole lot of reasoning with them or whatever. You know, write them off completely. Because him really and truly, him not walk around and kill nobody. Him not rape nobody, girl picnic. And he never did nothing out the way so much that is impossible to forgive, kind of thing. Yeah. So if the community is rallying around him, then that is what we want to see. And in closing, I will say this: the Jamaican entertainment industry, they need to come up with like a union. They need to come up where monies are put in. You know, when artists hype and nobody can chat to them because records are selling or shows are booking, and I'm taking more planes than taxis, and my passport stamp out, and you know them need to have something established that goes into this fund, that when their latter days come, they might draw a little thing, not just from what I'm calling royalties or whatever, but they might draw a little thing from that kind of a pension thing. That is for them though to set up. So we don't get too many of these stories of our great ones, our legends, our Mr. Hype, who was very entertaining back then, reach back down in the gully again or something like that, right? And we're gonna left it right there. So today, the message for today though is cancel fear. If you're not a godly person, you don't believe in a God, that's your business. I say that all the time. You're not going to come tell nobody how to live. If you want to pray to a tree or a donkey, or your business, that I'm not judging. Do your thing. Your life to live. For those of you who say you're godly, though, you can't be godly and be moving with fear. The two don't work together. All right? Big up to Godzilla, Bounty Killer, drop up. I have to do that on one different video. Let me finish this video. You cannot be moving with God and moving with fear. Cancel fear. Pepsi, big up yourself. Cancel fear. All right? God is in control. Let God be in control. And we're going to leave it right there. So I'll see y'all tomorrow morning right here. I got to get to my appointment, and I'm definitely going to be late because it's 8:53 and my appointment is 9 o'clock. But that's something like vibes with the family. I'll get there with some excuses. Manners and respect to each and every one of you. Cancel fear. I'll catch you tomorrow morning right here on Morning Thoughts. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and share the thing and make other people know that we're here so the family gets bigger, the message gets to a wider audience, and all these things. So it go. I'm out. Peace.